This question says an egg contains 6 units of vitamin A and 7 units of vitamin B per gram and costs 12 paise per gram. Milk contains 8 units of vitamin A and 12 units of vitamin B per gram and costs 12 paise per gram. The daily minimum requirement of vitamin A and vitamin B are 100 and 120 units respectively. Find the optimal product mix. Here you can see that the number of two items that we need to calculate is of an egg and another one is milk. So we know that each egg contains 6 and 7 units of vitamin A and B respectively, and an egg costs 12 paise per gram. So we know the cost of egg and we know the cost of milk. And also we know how the contents of the quantity of vitamin A and B contained in each unit of A or per gram of egg and per gram of milk. So with this information we need to formulate the sum first, formulate the equation. So what we assume is, we will assume let x1 and x2 be the units of egg and milk respectively. Units of egg and milk, so it can be number of eggs and packets of milk. So let us consider that x1 and x2 be the units of egg and milk respectively. Now we need to formulate this table and then we will formulate the equation, then it will be easier. So egg we have taken x1 and milk we have taken x2, and we know that cost of per unit or per gram of eggs is 12 paise, and for milk it is 20 paise. So we have written here cost is 12 per unit or per gram and cost of milk is 20 paise per unit of per gram. Now vitamin A, we know that in egg there are 6 units of vitamin A and 7 units of vitamin B, and in milk there are 8 units of vitamin A and 12 units of vitamin B. Now it is given in a question that the total requirement or minimum requirement of vitamin A is 100. That means whatever quantity of egg and milk we consume or we purchase, the minimum vitamin requirement has to be 100. That means it has to be either 100 or more than 100. That's why, so we can say that this 6 units of vitamin in x1 units of egg, 6 units of vitamin in x1 units of egg and 8 units of vitamin A in x2 units of milk has to be either equal or more than 100. Similarly, 7 units of vitamin B in x1 units of egg and 12 units of vitamin B in x2 units of egg has to be either equal or greater than 120. Then we can easily formulate the equation. Now we know that this is a minimization function, so we will minimize the cost, that is z, which is equals to 12x1, that means 12 per unit or per gram, that means per unit we have taken x1, so 12 paise per unit of egg and 20 paise per unit of milk has to be minimized. Now they will be subjected to the vitamin requirements. For vitamin A we will formulate first. In x1 or in egg, vitamin A's requirement is 6 units. So 6x1 we will write. Total requirement will be 6. And in milk the total requirement will be 8 into x2 units of milk. That has to be this addition of these two has to be either equal or more than 100. Similarly we do for the next one. 7 units of vitamin B contained in x1 and 12 units of vitamin B contained in milk, number of units of milk has to be either equal or greater than 120. Then we use the same as usual form techniques. So and then we will find out that we had found out, I have skipped some steps. You can follow the other videos and then see how the steps are done. In order to save time, I have skipped these steps. And so then after doing all the calculations, we will find that this first line, that is 6x1 plus 8x2 equals to 100, will pass through 0.12.5 and 16.7 and 0. And the second line 7x1 plus 12x2 equals to 120 will pass through 0, 10 and 17.10. Okay. Now we will plot the straight lines. After plotting the straight lines, we can see that this will be the structure of the graph. Okay. Now see, although that is a common phenomena that we need to shade the regions, but here you can see that there is only one intersecting point. Can you see in the graph that there is only one intersecting point? So this is the most common area, because if you shade only this point is the common in the two lines. So there is no necessity of shading the region and find out the corner points and then calculate the value of z and choose the minimum one, because there is only in one point only these two lines are meeting. So this point, this not even this, I will not say area, because this is only a point which is common to both the lines shaded zone, right? So this point will give our answer. No need to calculate the corner points, because there is no particular region where the optimal solution will occur, because these two straight lines are giving only one point common, and that is, you can do it more accurately in graph. I have done in white